This is tier 5. I'm guessing we're all stuck here right now. No. Oh shit. Ugh. I didn't know people could just kick you for no reason. Oh, see, now this game it's giving too much power to the players. It sucks. See, now right now that bullshit shouldn't be public. Nice. So I completed a silver 5. Let's do some repairs.
Shall I fix or break that? Oh, let's break it. You know where to find me.
All right. Now, I think the plan is selling everything, right? I'm going to sell everything that I own, and I'm going to start a resource grind. Just going to go out there and start looking for stuff. Or just sell everything. You have a lot of money already.
Have a look.
Sell this. So I got 4. It's 149. Sell that. Keep that. Alright. So now I have that with 177k. I'm gonna give this guy let's give him 5,000. Give him a little 5,000 right there, so he's on his way. All right. So I gave him 5,000 for his asking. I need
Local goods.
all the harvesting type stuff. I need miners now. Not resource. Tool. I need a pick. I need a skinning knife. I need a stone hammer. Alright. A fishing rod be nice, just resource, anything resource. And then just grab a bunch of stuff here. Stone hammer.
Got everything?
Yep. Look at this guy asking for 50K. I'm guessing this guy lost something. Alright, now we are headed to the woods area. So we're going back to Lyndhurst. Because Lyndhurst has a lot more trees than here. And that's how it works. Technically, the benefit is to grab loot from areas that's scarce. Or basically areas that have low scarce, you know, low availability, that's where you sell. Hold on. Here, I am going south on that line. Wait, where is it? Alright, no, not that way, this way. So I'm going to Lyndhurst because Lyndhurst has a lot of resources. It's a lot of woods there, a lot of trees. And that's how it sort of works. You technically bring woods to where there isn't wood, and you have that monetary benefit. Alright, we're making a left turn on the next intersection. here to the left, right? To the left again. Alright. This one is to the left again. here we could start farming. All of this shit is wood. Alright, so the first ore we're gonna capitalize on is the wood. That's the thing, there's no hot equipped. Look at all these trees right here. Yo, but it's crazy out here though. Limhurst. This is a town where I found out that you could do PVE expeditions. This is the town.
Let me guess. You need a fix that.
Welcome to our Hearst. Going so soon?
Dress to impress, express, or as empress.
But I didn't recognize that this particular area doesn't have any mill, any lumber mill, or any none of that. Pretty empty. As all these homes or whatever. I'll be right back. I made a stew with banana, sweet potato, a little chicken, corn, carrots. That's about it. We're gonna see if it's tender. It started to boil, so I'm guessing it's tender already. Oh, and rice. I added like a little bit of uncooked rice to the bottom. Just a little bit, less than half, probably like half a cup in the bottom, just to add for grain. So, sweet potato, chicken, carrots, a little chicken. I think I mentioned that already. Rice, onion, one whole onion, and the corn. potatoes need a little bit more. Some of the potatoes weren't as thin. It's not just all potatoes, it's some potatoes. That potato was nice. The sweet potato is definitely done. Yeah, just some. It's done already. It's gonna start reducing and getting better. Just one of each. One carrot, one potato, one tiny sweet potato, maybe like 5 or 6 chicken cutlets, a can of corn, a small can of corn. It wasn't like those big can of corns, like a little corn, one small onion, pretty banging, and a little water. And half a cup of rice at the bottom. Damn, I think I'm gonna shut down my stream. I think I had enough of this for tonight. You know, it's mood changing for me to cry because of physical pain. You know, having to cry because of physical pain. You know, or having to cry based on the situation that people are attacking you within the household. Definitely kills my fucking mood, you know? Like, I'm usually a very strong fucking person, physically and mentally. Like a soldier, like a military soldier, but when it's abuse, it's really hard to deal with people who are abusing. And the people who are here, they fucking sold their soul to the devil. They're nice one day, and then within a split second, they do something that's absolutely wrong. In a split second, in a moment's notice, they become massive criminals. And, you know, people who are bystanders, their family members, are the ones that need to deal with the pain and the suffering. You know, like I said, you know, everything today that I did after I was hurt involved some type of pain. Walking was some sort of pain. I felt the swollen area of my back bulge up. They did something to my back today. And it's the same area, the same people, the same area, some type of abuse, because they know that I won't retaliate. And out of fury, I called my dad and I said that I wanted to grab my mom by the head and put both my thumbs in her eyeball, because it's getting very, 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 it's getting very threatening. You know, the pain or what you feel on your body, it's getting extremely threatening. It's becoming a real physical threat. You know, pinching, spitting at someone in the eyeballs, or spitting at them in their face, or hurting them behind their back. The body could take that to some extent, but, you know, focusing on a specific area of the body that causes some type of elevated pain, you know, like from 1 to 2 to maybe a 3 or 4, or massive discomfort in your full fucking body, you could tell who the fuck those people turn into all of a sudden. And it's psychological. They have a psychological problem. They need a lobotomy. They need a home. They need somewhere in which the law could tell them all the things that they've done already, just like the feds or the FBI or the DEA. They need a real awakening, and the federal authorities have to come in through this house and catch them. There's people that are involved in that shit. And I'm sitting here as a bystander of these cocksuckers. You know? Trying to smear me. The last thing I did in my life, my family went upside down because I'm actually continue with my record of success. You understand what I'm saying? In my life, everything that I've done have come out okay. Everything I've tried to do, I've accomplished. Why? Because I take an eternity to achieve certain things. I put my entire time to it. They don't see. Most people don't see the time other people to succeed are involved to succeed. You understand what I'm saying? And to them, everything that I've done has been okay. They don't suffer. You know? They want me to take risks. They want me to suffer. They want me to do all this shit. And you could tell by the actions that they've taken already. Trying to take me away from fame. Trying to stop me from achieving by chance what I've decided to do. Just to stop me, just to grab me and take me into another direction. Trying to mislead me. And up to this point at 40 years old, I don't think my parents were ever parents. They were just people who were trying to misguide my path. Trying to ruin my path. Not just misguide, because misguide would be sort of stupid. Misguide would be sort of like what my dad did. Recognizing that I'm a professional bodyboarder or surfer in the water. Oh, go to school, do something different. You know, recognizing that I was the fucking best, being confronted by the local community saying that I'm the fucking best. His decision was to just put me, you know, get me out of the situation, or get me out of the situation in which other people are looking at me, and then send me to go to school, or brainwash me to send me to go to school. The same thing, my dad did the same exact thing when I started skateboarding. I got really fucking good at skateboarding. Everyone fucking knew me. Everyone fucking knew me, including the Kardashians and Kanye West and Tony Hawk and all these fucking people. And what did my dad do? Tried to advise me joining the army because it was a better situation. Because I was in a perilous situation. And now, as a bachelor, master's, or MBA in business administration and future doctor, they don't know what else to do. They don't know what else to do to me, so they have to lash out and hurt me physically. Recognizing that the physical things that they're doing to me are permanent. You understand what I'm saying? The things that are doing to me here physically are fucking permanent. They aren't just some temporary shit. It isn't just some sharp knee pain or whatever, sending their kids out to hurt me or inject me with some fucking bullshit. No, they're out here to hurt me permanently. They're out here to scar they're out here to scar my body, because in their brain they have just slowly deteriorated. Instead of being good people, the aspect of the person that I am, in terms of good people, they technically switched the entire good side they switched their entire fucking good side of their brain and turned it completely bad. They turned into some lie, into some shadow. You know? They turned into some denial of truth. Instead of accepting fucking reality as it is. Take it at face value and accept the consequences. Because I'm straight justice. I'm not someone that's out there putting fucking barriers on people's paths, including my own son. I don't have a daughter. I don't have a son. I don't have a family because of that same exact reason. Because of them. You know? I'm here because of them. Point blank. Because if they wanted me out of here like they done in the past, they would have fucking broken in the door and made fucking chaos for me to go. Like they did fucking 11, 12 years ago. For me to go, and they left 5 years the last time. Just some show or some bullshit just to get me out. To just come back looking for me once I became a fucking skateboarding professional. Once I started flowing so fucking good at skateboarding every fucking day, they wanted to be right next to you and take all the shit that they want to give to you. Claim that they're better. Steal all your footy. All your fucking footy. All of the merchandise. You know, grab people that are my enemies too on the street and befriend them and be their friend. To the point that I'm being hurt here because they know for a fact that I need my body 100% for certain shit. They know that I'm a fucking professional athlete. They know that they got rich of me being a fucking professional athlete. And they're not gonna accept, they don't want to accept fate or truth. Fate or truth to them is the judgment of the federal authorities of the United States, the FBI, the DEA, the ATF, for dealing with real cocksuckers, real domestic terrorist cocksuckers. That are involved not only in the extreme sports industry, but in dealing fucking drugs too. Because they come from such a poor neighborhood. They're people who are so fucking dumb. They can't understand that I'm sitting here and I made $1 a day for God knows how long, under $400 a year in some instances, and I have so much money now. They can't accept that. They can't accept my success because they don't see my success. They don't understand that my success comes from 60 cents. You know? They don't understand that my success comes from 60 fucking cents. And they're out here lashing, hurting my body physically to the point of no return. Of actual scarring in my fucking back. Likely an infection in my spine. Because of their actions. Because they don't understand consequences. Poor, dumb people from really impoverished communities who want to lash out, want to hurt their family member, don't understand consequences. They don't understand what's coming. They're going to deny everything. You counter whatever they have as defense. You counter them with reality. Back to back to back to back to back. You did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. They're going to deny it to infinity. And if the feds do come, they're just going to ask for a lawyer and shut the fuck up because they're involved in distribution. They're involved with people who traffic drugs. They're involved with the general population of people who are famous from Puerto Rico, in which every single one of those cocksuckers grew up dealing drugs. Grew up in an environment in which I recognize that I don't belong in. The people who they glorify on television. Because that's how society is. Society doesn't understand that they put on fucking TV a menace to society. You know. These kids grow up to be fucking gangsters, and then they put them on TV with their music gigs or their sports gigs or whatever, without recognizing the malice. You know? And some of us who are observant recognize the malice and are successful without having to be bounded or having to be belonging part of some group. I'm a 30, 40-year-old male right now with nobody to call because everyone that I once knew, outside some of the handful that probably still deal drugs, are all involved with the same people that are my enemies. Each and every single one of those cocksuckers, their boss is the same person. The person that fuels them the narcotics or the weed is the same exact person. And that person is not just tied with people I once knew from Puerto Rico. We're talking about the type of toxicity these cocksuckers got, that they want to befriend everyone you know to get them against you. Everyone you fucking knew in the past, it belongs to them now. Like some fucking brainwashed devil cult. Like that. Like some straight up brainwashed devil cult. Straight cult shit. Against you. Against me as an individual. Why? Because they can't stand to see individual success. They're liberalist, but they can't stand the individual and the conservative. They're all liberal. They're all closet homosexuals. They're all people that take risks and are a literal, how do you call it? And are a literal threat to the community, or have been a threat to the community for God knows how long in their fucking life. Since they were fucking kids, they were threats to their community. They were threats to their best friend, to their friend, to people who don't know them, to other kids. Impoverished children who only resort to violence from early age to old age. That's all they want to do. That's what gets them off. That's their masturbation. That's their fucking ecstasy. Violence. All types of fucking violence. And what do I consider them? Domestic terrorists. I consider them public enemy number one. Because if I spend hours online smearing motherfuckers on the internet that they shouldn't be public figures, I'm pretty sure people actually read that shit, and they start recognizing what the fuck is truth and what the fuck is truth or fact and what is fiction or what is fake. You understand what I'm saying? And it sucks. It sucks for me to have to deal with a fucked up back thanks to my own family member. Something that doesn't seem to heal. Something that they continue to open, like a wound that the person knows it's open, and they just need to push it, or pressure it, or do something with some type of object or finger or whatever, some type of touch, so that it opens again and it gets sore and stiff again, so that my entire body feels the consequences of their actions. Because in their head they aren't good, and they were never good from the start. They were all trying to stop me from achieving what the fuck I'm trying to achieve. All of them were trying to stop me from whatever the fuck I'm trying to achieve. The second I'm going to be famous as fuck, they want to be right there in the middle and have someone right there lined up that could be famous and could deal drugs, perfect like one of us, you know, perfect like one of us. They got a female lined up to deal heroin for the rest of her life. The second I'm about to be famous, no, not him. We want a trafficker to take that job. His job is the job of a fucking trafficker, a drug trafficker that lines the pockets of the poor, or feeds the poor to line the rich. You know, to line the pockets of the rich. Who feeds the poor to line the pocket of the rich. And unfortunately, I'm not like that. I'm not a dumb cocksucker from a poor neighborhood. I'm a smart motherfucker. I'm the smartest motherfucker with nearly 4.0 GPA from a poor neighborhood. I am what they wish they were. In consciousness, in actions, the time I've spent on things to do specific shit, they don't understand that. They don't see that. And they will continue doing the types of shit that they do to me in this house, hurting me physically, and, you know, continue opening the same wounds that they created until I lash out or until I leave. And that's why I tried to physically avoid them. I tried to stay away from wherever the fuck they are. I tried to stay away from wherever the fuck they are, because I know they lash out and they open a wound again or hurt me. They know precisely where to fucking hurt me, so that I hurt, so that I feel the pain on what they done, you know, because that's what they do. That's how they feel pleasure. They're like in some type of fucking trance, disgusting fucking medieval trance and shit. They sold their soul to the devil. To the devil, they sold their body to other people. They sold their fucking soul to something that's not Jesus Christ. They will continue being on that downward spiral path. Their consciousness is not ready for reality. Their consciousness is not fucking ready for the real brunt of taking a sentence for doing what they done to me in my entire fucking life. They're not ready for that shit. None of these motherfuckers. My family, the people that have been, you know, the public enemies or whatever, or the enemies of society in general that see you as a loner that's successful. All of these cocksuckers, within this united group. They don't understand the consequences. They could sit there. They might understand the power of litigation and have lawyers and shit, but they don't understand the consequences until the hammer of a judge hammers that shit and says, you got to deal with this now. You got to deal with what we got for you now. And they cried, they pissed themselves, and the snot come out their face because they fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Because in Puerto Rico, cocksucking drug dealers do 30 years out there dealing dope and never get caught. Here in the United States, 4 years. From 17 to 21, you do 4 fucking years immediately within the 4th, 5th year. They immediately round 80 you motherfuckers, 80, 50 you motherfuckers, and send you to fucking prison. Some of you for fucking life in there. No possibility of parole. Unfortunately, in Puerto Rico, these motherfuckers be fueling the fire, you know, feeding mouths full of these cocksuckers. You know, drugs is basically what runs the shit, what feeds people, what grows people, what sends people to school, what gives them cars. And in their head, those kids are snitch free. They don't snitch, and they end up from 16, 17 into a whole life of criminality. We're talking about armed robbery at 25, 26. Attempted murder 25, 26 in groups. The least likely motherfuckers that you could look at in the face and say, this guy's harmless. Nah. Each and every single one of those cocksuckers will do anything for dope. And would see you because you got a lot of money and you got brick money. Not just a little t-shirt, clothes money. Not because you got brick fucking money. Wanted to take your place. Wanted to see how you win. Wanted to one you up. One up you. Kind of, you know, put barriers on your way. Trying to steal your stuff, even if your stuff is worthless. Because that's the type of cocksucker mentality that's out there. The poor, impoverished, no IQ type people. Or grow up poor, low IQ. Not high IQ. This is high IQ. I know exactly how much time I need to devote to things to achieve certain things. And I'm lazy as shit. I'm lazy as shit. I don't take losses for nobody. After I learned the economic system, I know for a fact that the system is rigged for everybody. Nobody's going to escape without taking risk. Living somewhere, paying for rent, paying for food, having a car. Those are all risks. And me, I'm an indigent fucking male who's rich. I'm an indigent fucking male who knows the system, could cheat the system, and they envy that I could go to a mall food court, go behind the scenes, grab a bunch of Chinese food, a bunch of General Tso for free from the fucking trash bin, and eat it by myself. Because I cheat the system. I wait, oh shit, I'm hungry today at 6 a.m. Let's wait until midnight and let's get some free food. Because I cheat the system. I broke the curve. I did exactly what I had to do to survive. And these people don't have that will. They don't have that will to live. What's going to happen to them psychologically is when the feds come, or when the legal authorities come, you know, the more I try to voice what's happening to me in my life, or what has happened to me in my life, someone decides, yeah, we got to take action. This person is in trouble, and we literally go to protective custody. Like 6ix9ine said, you know, Daniel Hernandez, Takashi told me, bro, you need to fight. You need protective services, my dude. You need to be protected, my dude. Your family isn't a fucking joke. Because he knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. Takashi wanted me to be a fucking professional skateboarder. He was vouching for me to Tony Hawk. Me, 6ix9ine, Tony Hawk right there. They were vouching for me. But my family members, including the people that are my enemy, knew precisely which person should be the spokesperson, the face of the sport or whatever. Who should have been marketed or whatever. A drug trafficker. Or someone who deals fucking weed. Someone who's successful in the fucking drug business. Or someone who has the possibility of continue fueling the same toxic cycle. You know, continue fueling more children that come from dope money, that aren't smart, that aren't going to snap from it, that are going to be no snitch, and are going to end up, like I said, to some of the extreme ones, 25 armed robbery, 25, 26 attempted murder with a firearm, are going to, you know, in their head, they're not going to make the right choices. And if their parents don't make the right choices, what about that? You know, they're going to end up just like their parents. So I'm going to shut down the stream. Hope you guys take these words, you know, this hot words of thought nice. I'm going to sit down online and enjoy my stew. Nice and cold, and I could probably swallow all this now. Real nice. My own work. My own time that I spent on cooking this. It was worth it. Sorry the stream wasn't that long, but you know I did something. At least you guys could see how to do PVE. I did 4 and 5 today. So peace. Hope you guys enjoyed my stream, and hopefully I could do more music soon. I gotta do another drum and bass song eventually. I gotta sit down and do some music this weekend, hopefully after I'm done with that paper. I'll sit there and make some music up. Start looking for sounds for some new music. Have a good night, guys. Don't forget to follow, subscribe to any of my other channels. Peace.